Welcome back to Suladan Plays Star Wars, The Old Republic. Last time we, I guess, infiltrated a facility and T3 did some computer stuff. And we're back on the ship. And we've been told that we have to go either to Taris or Nar Shaddaa, both of which places I want to go because both were in KOTOR. I mean, Nar Shaddaa's in KOTOR 2 and Taris is in KOTOR 1. So... clicking that does me no good. Fine. It's so weird. Like, design-wise, I get if there's no, like, it's trying to trigger an interaction, then realizing there's no interaction to trigger, but in that case, it seems like the developers would have designed it so clicking it would just do nothing instead of doing this weird, everything re-renders, and it just, Given the scale of Star Wars games and the amount of funding that goes into them, one would assume an extra layer of polish would go there and just clicking it would do nothing. But apparently that's too much to ask. I don't know. Maybe they didn't think about it. Chair. I'm gonna say go to Taris because that's from KOTOR 1 and Nar Shaddaa's KOTOR 2, and I'm assuming that we'll get to do both, so if we go to Taris first, we can do it in order. Once a city world like Coruscant 3 centuries ago, however, was bombarded by the Sith Lord Darth Malak and left a toxic ruin. The years since have not been kind to Taris as vegetation and animal life struggles to gain foothold in the shattered skeleton of planetary metropolis. The Republic began to recolonize Taris less than a decade ago and has suffered innumerable setbacks, everything from pirate attacks to the Rakghoul plague. And nevertheless, reconstruction effort continues as proponents determined to prove that the Empire can never truly destroy greatness. What is the... it costs 200 something. I don't know. I don't know what appeared up there because I was looking elsewhere. Whee! Also the Rakghoul plague. I hadn't heard that in a while.
General, I'm on Taris. You seemed worried about this place after Ord Mantell. What's the big mystery you wouldn't reveal?
Weaponized Rakghoul.
I apologize for the secrecy, but this involves someone the Empire would love to get its hands on. Revan? son, Taris, was the lead scientist on our advanced warfare projects. But these technologies were all invented by Dr. Nassan Godera. Dr. Godera is a genius. Calculates targeting algorithms in his head for fun.
Okay, wait a second. Taris is Angrel's son, and you didn't think about that maybe being a conflict of interest when you hired him to build weapons for you that, I don't know, his dad's a Sith Lord. That might be a red flag. Alright, whatever. So you sent me here for a reason.
Since I'm on Taris, I assume he must be too.
Correct. But the situation is complicated.
You let the Rakghoul loose again,
hates
didn't you?
the Empire. So much so he quit in protest when the Republic signed the Treaty of Coruscant. Disappeared completely. We recently discovered he's hiding on Taris, but the swamps, predators, and city ruins are keeping us from finding him.
Taris is destroyed? Yes, but I want to see what he says.
City ruins? There's no civilization here?
Your masters never taught you about the Jedi Civil War? 300 years ago, there was a conflict between two fallen Jedi named Revan and Malak. Malak obliterated Taris, hoping to kill Revan. Billions of innocent people died.
Yeah, we were there. What happened to the Jedi?
Did Malak succeed in killing Revan?
Nope.
Revan escaped Taris' destruction and eventually killed Malak. Many more died before it was over. The Republic is recolonizing Taris. Recently, we found evidence that our missing doctor has been here for years. Reconnaissance discovered one of Godera's outposts in the swamp. It's entirely automated. Nothing but droids inside. And they're not cooperating.
I thought those were bookshelves in the background and the books were randomly glowing and fading, and then it was in a wizard's, like, archive or something, and then I realized those are computers and those are lights. Huh. So you're sure it's Godera's?
How do you know this outpost doesn't belong to someone else?
The droids kept demanding Godera's passwords from us. They work for him. I've had people scouring Taris for other outposts. The survivors returned empty-handed. After what you learned on Ord Mantell, we need that man's expertise. You're our best shot at finding Dr. Godera.
Alright.
I'll bring him back alive, whatever it takes.
I left a small team monitoring the outpost. They'll aid your search. Transmitting outpost coordinates. Good luck. Marsuthra, out.
Alright. So, I guess now we go. This is the exit of the ship, right? Yay! Why are the doors so massive? Why am I so tiny? Ship! Green planet! I figured it was gonna look more like cracked and ravaged and, you know, kind of like Darth Hunger McGrumpus, but Darth Scion. I'm still processing the fact that apparently Scion and Nihilus were two separate people that I thought were the same person the entire game. Who is Court? Also, is it in? I'm bringing Mr. Not HK. Yo, you're coming with me. Where are we going? Also, ship. My ship shows up on the map. Hooray! Also, what does he do? Attack, passive, healing, 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 electrostasis. So you got about this friend. Oh, he doesn't say anything. Oh, he does a scanner boop. Well, that's adorable. Registered. Individual's been scanned by Republic Customs. Thank you for your cooperation. I love it. Yo!
Master, I have reprogrammed your vessel's food processor to reduce the crew's caloric intake. Some of them were growing a bit thick.
We only got one other crew member, so are you saying... you talking about Kira? I doubt T3's gaining weight. I mean, he's magnetic, so he may be picking up iron filings as he rolls around. Found a governor. Jump through the governor. Whee! I am now the new governor. That is how politics works. If you can jump through the current governor, you become the governor. I would not recommend trying that. It does not end well most of the time. It only works when one of them's a hologram. Doorway. Hi, friend. I guess I'll go. I mean, it doesn't look half bad for being resettled. I like the giant sky magnet claws that you got going on. Salvage droid. Spider friend. Hello. You have no clipping. Are you a ghost? What are you staring at? He's intently staring at the rocks. He is salvaging rocks. I don't know, I've got another quest marker over here. Why are you purple?
We've been waiting weeks, and those things are still swarming our property while you sorry excuses for defenders of the Republic sun yourself on the base.
This is a military operation, sir. This planet hasn't been cleared for civilian occupancy.
My brother didn't mean to be insulting, but for 3 centuries our family has dreamt of reclaiming our place on Taris, and now to be stopped by those things.
I couldn't help overhearing.
What's this all about?
They're old estates off base, so we got no way to secure it.
Taris is our home. We're not gonna wait until the army takes its pick of the planet and then throws us the scraps.
The Republic validated our records.
Boy, he's a big one.
But some outlaws set up a camp there. They've got security droids all around the perimeter.
Boy, we give you a sword and some armor, and I think you could clear half the planet by yourself. It looks like Garen. Outlaws set up a... can I help?
You need something dangerous cleared out first?
It's not raccoons or anything. There's someone living there. Sentience.
They've got security droids all around the perimeter. It's a war zone. We almost got killed entering our own property.
The Republic will respond to all such claims of hostile non-indigenous life forms based on strategic value.
Your ties here are strong.
After so long, you should not be kept from your home.
See? Listen to the Jedi. He knows we're the rightful owners.
You want to explore? You look like you can handle it, but it's your choice.
Would you really be willing to take such a risk for us?
Yes. I'm intrigued. I'll do what I can.
Your claim seems just.
Great. They're all yours then. You find anything important, you can fill out a form at HQ.
All we need is to get those blasted droids cleared out and find out who's controlling them. I can handle the rest.
I highly don't doubt that, sir, because you look like you could snap me in half without trying. We're gonna go that way then. Old Teresian Estate. I expect this land to be full of KOTOR references, and 90% of them will go over my head. I want a fancy cloak, sir. Can I have yours? I thought that said witch doctor. You're not exactly the fastest droid. I mean, I get you got legs instead of wheels, which is probably inefficient, but, you know. Oh, look, a house. Oh, look, a rat ghoul. Yo, rat ghoul. Y'all look different. I hope y'all aren't poisonous. If memory serves, y'all are somewhat contagious and diseases. A diseased whisker. Like, you just walk up to the dead rat ghoul and you go, I shall take one whisker. Pull out the tweezers. Go, I shall take 2 whiskers. Like, it's weird when it's an item that you would expect to come in groups and it's just like, you found 1 whisker. I'm like, okay. Doesn't seem to be much to do out here, so we're just gonna go on our merry way. Ignore the rat ghouls, ignore the fact that I'm probably infected. Why did you have to tick them off, not HK? Oh my goodness, you ticked off a whole lot. Mouse cursor, go where I need you. Okay, that went well. I assume... Oh, you're at full health. I thought you were almost dead. What happened? You know what? You're very good at your job, is what happened. He is set to be healer, yes. Was that... Oh, that's a person. Why do you get magic floaty cubes and a craft chair? You know what? You do you, Dr. Xavier. I see so many things. What's that? A bog stalker with drone. You're not a robot. Okay, there is so much going on here. Also, it's weird to me, sometimes when you're sprinting, you get like the little, like, speed lines, and sometimes you don't, and it means the times that I don't have them, I feel like I'm not sprinting, even though I know I am, because I see the sprint icon. Someday I'm going to be faster. A good 2, 3, 500% speed. Oh man, that reminds me of years ago when we were on a quote-unquote unofficial World of Warcraft server. One of the mods, like, cranked up player movement speed into the thousands, and it was like, I touched a key and instantly jumped, like, 3 areas over. I was like, oh my goodness. Fun times. Why do you run face first into the problems? I'd recommend not doing that. That one's on fire. He'll be fine. It's not the button I'm looking for. Okay, what is that? We got a glowy thing. A humming power core. Okay, terminate rogue storage droids. Search the estate. Why are you glowing at me? Whoa, what are you again? Level 31, what? I want that class. I want the explodey bombs and rockets and... Okay, well, there's the front door. This must be explored. Yo, why are you hiding in this house?
Hold. My people are refugees, survivors of the battle on Coruscant. Would you turn us out of yet another home?
I mean, you're in somebody else's house.
The owners have been waiting centuries to return here.
So many men are here to reclaim this planet who know nothing of its past. Ancient Taris was a blight on the Republic. The black mark on its reputation for freedom.
Oh yeah, there was the whole xenophobic old man that probably didn't survive. What are you talking about?
As far as I know, it was some outer rim nothing until the Empire blew it up.
Humans on Taris did as they do on all planets. They seized the surface, claimed Taris's wealth, and forced every other species underground. Every meter of land owned by a human was probably seized from another species, just as this was seized from my ancestors. I have their documents. So old they were kept in printed form. Read them yourself if you doubt me.
I mean, I doubt this is the Twi'lek homeworld, if that's what you're saying, but, you know, whatever. Depending on the tone of voice, 1 and 2 could mean multiple different things. Tell me more about... No. Prove it. No. We're just gonna go with 1. I don't know.
Every person should be judged on their own merit.
The Jedi Order has always understood that. If you have any sympathy for our cause, perhaps there is something you can do? We are alone and at the Republic's mercy.
Let's find a compromise. Would have been a better choice here.
I would not wish to see you turned away from your home.
I thank you for softening your heart to my story. I will tell my people to begin repairs on our droids.
No, I didn't say you were gonna stay here. Why? Who are you? I'm being attacked. There's a Wookiee. Run away. There's that slight static again. And it's in the game. I don't know. There's something weird going on there. 3 out of 5. I need more rogue droids to attack. Oh no. Oh no, I was supposed to do it before I talked. No, is that rogue droid? There you are. I'm going. We're good. Fire! Alright, there we go. And now we've got to run all the way back. Do we need to run all the way back? Not right now. No, we need to do it now. If I put it off and it's like 3 episodes later, it's going to be like, wait, what am I turning in again? But yeah, no, I would have gone with there needs to be a better compromise here, not a, you know, let the squatters stay because they don't have anywhere else to go. Like, the owner has come back, it's their land. You can't just say, well, I've been here, so it's mine. That's squatting. Squatting, no. No. Like, I leave my house for a bit and come back and find somebody squatting in it. Well, they're going to leave in one of 2 ways. Actually, one of more than a few ways, but all of the ways end with them leaving. Just depends on how many pieces they want to be leaving in. And how much extra metallic weight they would like to be carrying along the way. We can find a compromise and help you find something, but it's just like, you don't just show up and squat in somebody's house. I mean, in this case, yes, of course, there's like, oh, well, nobody's been there for 300 years, and it's like, I get it, you feel like you have claim to it, it's been a long time, but it still belongs to the, you know, the owner that left it and whatnot. And this gets very complex. Especially when, like, were they, I guess they were just off-world when it happened? How did the house survive? What exactly is the nature of the bombardment? And technically, the Taris that got bombarded was the, like, the big above-ground city place, because I think the planet had a city shell built around it. We're not going to question the pile of bones. Whereas, like, the slums were the surface, and the snooty, rich, fancy people lived up in the shell. And then you had the weird xenophobic guy up there making lectures that you could gripe at, and I'm having, like, random memories of Taris. Oh, this is a long walk. I don't want to tell these people I couldn't kick them out, but I would have rather found a compromise and be like, yeah, maybe y'all can work together or something. Hi. I got bad
Excellent job. We could smell the smoking metal corpses from here.
I told him that's not really possible.
So who are the crooks who set
technically.
themselves up on our property? Did you drive them off?
You need to share.
Look at these papers. The aliens there have as good a claim as yours.
The alien resettlement was a valid executive order approved by the Republic. This is our land!
There are alien survivors who kept their claim? I'd have thought they would never come back here. I studied the history. It wasn't right.
It was justified. You can't make us leave because of that.
I mean, I didn't say you had to leave. I just said you could work together.
It'll take more than 2 people to turn this place civilized.
I agree, Relis. This isn't our ancestors' estate. This is a frontier. We'll need to grow food, sew clothes, defend ourselves. Wouldn't it be better to ally with these aliens?
Sew clothes? Maybe we should just hear them out. See what they're looking for.
We won't turn them away. I know what it's like to want a home.
Hey, good job. Both on the droids and getting to the bottom of that mess. Taris politics. Huh. Who cares about this dump anyway? Brass called me when you left. Wanted to see if your work's as good as your rep.
Why?
Is there something else you want me to do?
Well, I doubt he's asking you over for a cup of mudleaf tea.
I hope he
Captain
claimed
Childress
him.
calls, it usually means something needs fixing. If you're interested, go look him up. His office is at HQ, other side of the base. Tell him you're the one who ran off the Brat Brigade.
Who was that? What is it? Binds on pickup implant. Does I has implant? Ear implant. Okay, what? Fancy. Mastery, endurance, accuracy, and power. I'll take it. Now, where am I going? Wake of the Spire? Why are we waking up spires? Last I checked, that's not what you want to do. You want to bury them and leave them alone and hope the Guardians don't come swarming out of them. Well, I mean, unless they're doing it. I don't know. Anyway, whoa, bud, what are you doing here?
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Whee! Also figured out the green little lightning bolt icon, I think, is credits, so... Yeah, those are credits. Because it looks like a lightning bolt, so I thought it was like energy. Also, this saved me a lot of running. Hey, Dr. Xavier. Where are we going? Can I get off the speeder now? Oh good, I thought it was about to take me too far. Huzzah and adulations. We're not in here. Used construction droid. I want 5 of them. Yo! I don't think you're who
As you
I'm
can
looking
see
for.
by the data, there is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Tarisian Rakul plague. Even one individual Rakul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date. Until a vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results.
Okay,
Thank you.
question. Wouldn't it be better just to, and I don't mean this in the wrong way, but the planet's already been bombarded and there's nobody living here, evacuate it and just, you know, glass the surface and be like, all right, problem solved. Like, if the rat ghoul plague is as bad as it's made out to be in the, 2 games I've seen it come up, it's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't try to colonize here. We're going to accidentally release it to the stars. And, it's kind of a Carabacterium incident where it's just like, maybe we ought to just, microwave the planet, not microwave, nuke the planet or something. There's nobody living there. I mean, okay, Subnautica had lots of fish and psychic friend lobster and, things like that, but you don't want to accidentally release a a galaxy-ending plague. Or do you? Anyway, so what can be done?
If you're working on a vaccine, I'd like to help.
Working on is a generous term. The last breakthrough in Rakul plague research was 3 centuries ago.
Yep, during
HoloNet
KOTOR.
archives say a Dr. Thorne developed a Rakul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment.
Yep.
I've been trying to acquire this serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, that's not going to happen.
Something I should know?
What makes you think that?
There's a pirate camp not far from here. They went after the ruins of Sepanik Memorial Hospital. Sepanik was well preserved. If there's Rakul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Viki to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
I mean, I want the archaeology skill. Can you give it to me? Because I keep finding rocks that I can't click because it says I don't have the archaeology skill. And we'll take the cure.
What is legal and what is right are often different. I'll pay them a visit.
That's extremely brave of you. The Death's Claw pirate gang robs anything that talks and shoots anything that doesn't. I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this plague has infected half a planet's worth of people. So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason. I hope my position is clear.
Basically, I can't tell you to go steal it, but if by chance it appeared on my research table, I guess I would just have to use it. Who am I go? You're not even who I was looking for. How many quests am I picking up today? Wait. Pirate metal. You know what? I'd rather not pick up a half dozen quests by accident and then forget what we're doing. So I'm going...
much destruction.
This might make it take a little bit longer, but I'm going
I hadn't noticed.
try to, focus on one thing at a time. Not that I'm going to do great at that because I'm very easily distracted. Speaking of which, go sell the trash items. Shiny rock. See, case in point, when do I get archaeology? I'm a pack rat. You show me shiny object and then say, oh yeah, you can't loot this yet. I am going to sit there and be like, okay, when do I get to loot this? You keep showing me stuff and then say, no, you can't do that yet. No, I can't do that yet. No, I can't do that yet. Okay, when? Is that a specific player class thing? In which case that would be kind of sad, but also kind of interesting. Is it a membership thing? If so, the game would be blaring at my ears and saying only members can do that, because that would, they would then be using that as a means to try to motivate players to do so. I'm aware I'm being bitten. I'm ignoring it for the moment. I assume it's either a later thing or the Endar Spire. Found the Endar Spire. I'm assuming it's either a later thing or a specific class thing. The Endar Spire is where you start playing in KOTOR 1. Can I, climb over it so that I can get closer to my quest without having to do some convol? Why am I falling through? I just want to go, straight line, follow. I guess we'll follow the road, which is nearby. That works too. Clump, 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 clump. Oh, it's so far away. Why is he so far away? Why am I so slow? Bud, get out here. Oh, I was hoping I could have him summoned and then send a different companion to do the thing. Apparently the answer is no. Y'all don't see nothing. Y'all don't see nothing. Boom! You didn't see a thing! Alright. Alright, that's done. Still gotta wait 7 more seconds. Aha! You can do it while mid-jump in order to get line of sight. That's funny. Alright. Whoa, what are you? Alright. Colto shell. That's not... Why is that one purple? I want to go in there, but I'm going to try to stay on task. You know, he shot me first, so I think it's completely legitimate for me to go ahead and put him out of his misery. I don't know what exploded, but it weren't me. And you're on fire, so you'll be dealt with shortly. He shot a grenade at me in, like, point-blank range. My goodness. I don't know what's going on with this, but we're just gonna go with it. Collapsed medical district. Probably over here. Dude, I'm not dealing with you. I ain't dealing with you. Found a cave. Bud. Holy mackerel, you are not what I was expecting. Bud. Fine. And you're now on fire. I would not recommend firing explosives at me. Wow, you blew yourself up. Genius. Absolute genius. Alright, so I think this is where we're supposed to go. But I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and next time we'll see if we can find the Rat Ghoul Serum from KOTOR 1. See you next time.